identify yourselves and the agency that you are with, and that would be a great help for us. Chris, we're going to get a microphone to the right side. Gentleman in the red shirt, appropriately enough, right up the aisle.
Hey, Chris. Michael McCammon, Cardinal Authority on 247 Sports. Question for you regarding your new quarterback. What have you seen from him since he's arrived, and how you guys have developed a relationship leading up to fall camp?
I have seen so much from Miller. Coming in, as a new guy, he kind of took the quarterback role on really good. He's been a leader. He has led by example, and he has led by being vocal. He liked to throw the ball. He liked to get the ball out there, and that's what I like about him. A quarterback that like to throw the ball. That's what you need in his offense.
Chris, left side, first row, right in front of you.
Chris, Dan Tortora, wakeupcalldt.com. This offense, in and of itself, in its entirety, what do you love the most about it, and how it challenges you?
I love that it's like an NFL-style offense. I love, it's an explosive offense. I love that, Coach Brown like to, get the ball in the receiver's hands, and let us make plays. I love how he like to, throw it out, air it out. That's what I love about this offense.
Chris, right side, fifth row, gentleman in the white shirt.
Brandon Pockers with the league winners. In this Louisville offense, you were a consistent presence on the outside en route to the best season of your career. How do you approach your role and ensure that you're able to succeed consistently in whatever they ask you to do?
Wait, can you repeat it again?
You were a consistent presence on the outside en route to the best season of your career. How do you approach your role and ensure that you are able to succeed consistently and be a great option for this offense?
I just try to just stay consistent. Be a playmaker. I work hard in the off season. I'm a leader by example. So I overly push myself. So when the time comes and it's game time, I can make plays for this offense. And to get us in position to win.
Chris, right side, third row.
Kenton Gibbs with Locked On ACC. Chris, this team was 7-2 last year when you had over 50 yards, total yards from scrimmage in a game in terms of receiving and rushing. How are you able to so positively impact winning, and what about that allows you to still not be that quote-unquote diva type receiver that's like, hey, I need the ball, we're winning when I'm getting it, even though statistically that does bear out that happens?
I know, I'm a very humble guy, and I come from nothing. So, I never, it is hard when don't get the ball or don't touch the ball. But I try to stay level-headed, and just try to do anything, to help the team win. Whether it's make the block, whether it's just try to get the first down. I do anything, to to help my team win.
Hey, Chris, a question here from the podium. You have a physical edge about you. Where does that toughness come from?
I feel like that toughness come from where I'm from, Yazoo City, Mississippi. Not a lot of people know, nothing about it, and I'm kind of one of the only guys that, made it out, besides Fletcher Cox, So I feel like, just how I grew up, in my lifestyle, that's, where my toughness come from.
So how do you use that to set the tone for you for a game?
I just think about, me, when I was a young child, and, how I grew up, how I don't want to go back there, and I just, it bring that dog out of me, it bring that fire out of me.
Other questions for Chris Bell? We have one, Chris, to our right here in the second row.
Ralph Amsden, Unafraid Show with George Reister. You have Super Bowl MVP as a position coach now. How have things been going with Deion Branch?
It's been going pretty good. Me and Deion, we done had a bun since, I got in here, since when he was, our coach for the Fenway Bowl my sophomore year. We just, been building that connection, and just having that relationship. He always told me, stay level-headed, keep the right mindset. He been telling me that since my freshman year, and now look at me, I got a chance to have a great season this year.